Okay, hello everyone. My name is Flub. I am going to be making a tutorial for Hex Skip, which is a strat in Pyramid Cave that utilizes loop speed to skip the portion that we take normally with the normal snake skip. Pretty much the big difference between these two strats is with snake skip, you go completely to the left, or to the right, and you hit like this, like little part of the loop right here, and then you do this normal route and yada yada yada, right? But with hex skip, the idea behind hex skip is you actually go to the left instead, and you do a little kind of homing attack towards the edge of this wall. Now, it can seem very intimidating at first to kind of try and get on this wall. There is, like, some nuance to it that helps with it a lot. There's kind of multiple ways you could do it. You could hold the angle late and then just do a short chap, or you could play it safe and go up on it. Just use the angles as kind of a cue. It's a bit of a muscle memory thing for the most part. And with the strat itself, what the idea is you are hitting a series of loop speed bubbles as you are traveling through the loop. And so when you come out the other side after 2 bounces, you gain all of that loop speed that the loop has, and it sends you flying across this entire gap over to right before the rail. And if you want to know more about like general loop speed stuff, I highly suggest a really good video that KD4 made, going over kind of how it works and stuff like that. But yeah, so what you want to do here, just generally, is you can do this multiple ways. You could jump to kind of help yourself align a little bit better, kind of going between that line. I like to use the cue of, you see these like little lines on the edge of the thing. I like to try and go kind of halfway between that line. Well, that was a little high up. A little under halfway there. So that way you can get the ideal height to do it. Now, there's multiple different ways you can kind of do this strat. You can go actually a little bit lower and try and get like a little boost off of this little ledge thing. It's very, very tricky. It's the most optimal way of doing hex skip, but yeah, like that. But it is very, very difficult, and if you just want to hit the strat, which doing it already this way saves like a second and a half to 2 at least, then it's pretty straightforward. Just doing this way. And this is still the way that I do it when I do hero story runs. And it's pretty much just all by feel. Like, you kind of have to judge the bounce braceleting timing. I think when I was initially learning the strat, Hex told me like 1-2, kind of back to back, to be able to get the strat down a little bit more. So here, let me just do it again. 1-2, and then homing attacking early. Like, you want to make sure that you are not homing attack canceling this, because the whole point is that you keep loop speed from this. And you can actually homing attack, like, pretty much the moment Sonic's off screen. I'd say a little bit after. Sometimes when you're doing this variation, you could actually just not get the loop speed at all, because it takes longer for it to happen. But from what I've seen with the jump strat, it works pretty much immediately. I know Katie, when she was doing Hero Story Run, she would like deliberately go way later, so that way she was making sure that she had the loop speed consistently. Yeah, like sometimes that can happen, which is just as a result of going a bit too early. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much just like the gist of it. A lot of it just comes down to sheer muscle memory and being able to kind of have an understanding of loop speed stuff. But there's some great there's the great video by Katie that I mentioned as well. If you want to understand kind of like the design and physics of this trick a little bit more, and like the overall kind of way that it works because of the game. So yeah, but that's pretty much it. Like this strat just comes down to a lot of practice of kind of just muscle memory for this little side wall run jump, and then also like trying to figure out the bounce timing. Pretty much just like that. It is something that you can very easily practice in save state over and over and over again, as you can see. And yeah, like this is a nice 2-second time save if you're able to do it fast. Even with the jump strat, it's a lot. I think without it, it's like 3 seconds-ish, and if you get the ledge, it's like another half second. So this strat is definitely really, really fast. Well, actually, no, I think it's like half a second with the non-stop variant of this. But you can definitely get this down with just a lot of muscle memory and time put into it. But that's pretty much like the gist of it. This strat is, among a lot of things, just a loop speed trigger that you have to understand. And kind of once you figure out like the double bounce, then it becomes a lot easier. And just like the general positioning and making sure that you're able to go up the loop, because it, it does curve up to the right a little bit, like it's a little slanted, so. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. Let me know if you have any questions, and, if you want to ask stuff, feel free to join the SATB Discord. I'll link that. And yeah, hope you all have a good rest of your day. Take care.